Bars. Bars have been a universal gathering place all over the world for a very long time. A place where you can get together, share stories, or meet new people. So it's only natural that a social game like VRChat would have so many bar worlds. Today we're taking a look at a couple of stylish bar worlds that you can invite your friends to, or even host your next event or meetup in. As always, if you like the world in the background, or any other world I've spoken about today, you can take a look in the description and I'll have a link for all of them. The first world we're visiting is called Fush's Bar. This beautiful world feels like a reimagining of Just Be Club. You spawn in a very modern looking lobby with a cute front desk and waiting area. There's mesmerizing caustic lighting covering the floor and the ceiling, which really gives this place a comfy vibe. The way this world is set up makes it just perfect for events. I love sitting at the front desk and being a world receptionist. You can easily greet new players and show them how to get to the other parts of the world. If we head up the elevator, we can go to one of the upper floors. Let's start with the rooms. This place keeps up the modern aesthetic of the lobby level by creating a feeling of a beautiful hotel with some awesome decorations and lighting. You get 2 rooms for everyone to use and a 3rd room for VIP supporters of the world. Inside the rooms, you'll find a cozy space with a bed, a video player, and even your own private bathroom. So far, this world has fantastic lighting, runs amazing, but it wouldn't be a bar world without a bar, right? So let's take a look at that next. This is the main area of the world. It's got an awesome layout and features 2 floors worth of rooms and areas to explore. There's a fully featured bar with tons of grabbable objects, a complex coffee making prefab that lets you make custom coffees for people, and a cute little display with some treats in it. There's a nice bathroom area, another private room overlooking the bar. There's a couple of little areas on the 2nd floor. One is a place for mirror dwellers to gather, and another is a sort of book nook overlooking the bar. Further down, you'll find an open VIP area with some more places to hang out. Honestly, all in all, Fush's Bar is a pretty awesome experience. It's got amazing lighting, a solid and consistent visual style, some awesome decorations, and a pretty good layout. It's not one of the most popular VRChat worlds, but you know what? Maybe it should be. Alright, next up is a world called Bar Rebellion. We start off on a side street, or maybe an alleyway? We're outside, which is one of my favorite ways for bar or club worlds to start. I don't know, it just feels natural to start outside, maybe wait in a line, and then go inside after. I don't know, it just kind of gives you the sense that you're really out on the town. Anyways, after trying to not get mugged in the alley, you can head downstairs into the bar area and be greeted by this warm, cozy little bar. It's sort of got like OG dive bar vibes, but with an elegant twist. The common area features a cozy hangout spot, some dining tables, and a beautiful bar featuring all the alcohol you could ever want. The bar has a bunch of interactables, and you can even mix and pour drinks for your friends and guests. Also available in this world is an item room. It lets you interact, pick up, and play with a whole bunch of random items, which you can use to either take pictures, mess around with, RP, do whatever you want to do with them. All in all, Bar Rebellion is a cozy little spot with a great atmosphere. It might not be suited for large groups, but if you're hanging out with a couple of friends and just want to talk, this might be the perfect backdrop. Alright, next up, we're heading over to the dive bar. In case you're wondering why they're called dive bars are typically bars that are located in the lower floor of a building, usually with like a staircase leading down to it, which is exactly what this place is. Like the previous world, we start in a pretty sketchy alleyway, a little too sketchy if you ask me. Looking down from the end of spawn makes me feel like there's some sort of fucking eldritch creature that's gonna emerge from the darkness. Anyways, heading into the entrance, you'll find yourself in an admittedly really cute tiki-themed bar. First thing you'll notice is everything is quite stylized. It's got a pretty specific art style, and I dig it. I always found the more simplistic looking worlds in VRChat just to kind of have a special charm to them, and this one is no exception. Right off the bat, the bar top is covered in adorable tiki-themed drinks. You can pick a seat at one of the many booths, sing your heart out on stage, or ride the bull, which is honestly so on brand for this world, it's hard not to give it praise. Now, while the bar itself doesn't have much interactivity and there's not really any games or a whole lot to do, I think the adorable art style and awesome layout really make up for it here. The stage is cool looking and would be a great place to maybe host some karaoke or even a talent show. It's not too big or not too small either. A great place to host events with your friends. Next up is a world called Cozy 90s Style Bar. It's a really well lit, old school bar with a checkered floor that reminds me of something out of a video game. Unlike the other worlds, this one actually has a pool table, which in my opinion should probably be in every single bar world. If not pool, then at least some sort of other game to keep people busy. It's got tons of really cool little interactables to find and mess around with. You got some basic bartending stuff, as well as alcohol bottles and glasses, so you can serve your friends or guests. Around the bar, there's tons of references to old school gaming, which just gives this place a super cozy vibe. Unfortunately, it's a fairly small world, so what you see is basically what you get. This place really would benefit from having some extra rooms, maybe a stage, or just a different area to hang out in. Can't complain here though, because the world author delivered something kind of unique, and I think that's like the least you could ask for in a VRChat world. So, keeping on the theme of old school style bars, we have one of my personal favorites, the 77077 Arcade and Bar. You could probably tell from the name, but this is exactly what it sounds like. You spawn in an alleyway. Again, we seem to have a theme of alleyway spawns, but this time it's a little less cramped and not as scary as the other worlds. Once inside, you'll find a big and very detailed bar, which is unfortunately lacking in interactables, so you can't really serve drinks from here, but I can't deny that it looks really good. The main attraction here though is the absolute plethora of nostalgic stuff just laying around. There's CRT TVs set up with old school games, some arcade game cabinets, and so much more. Per square inch, I think this has to be one of the most nostalgic worlds I've ever seen. Everywhere you turn, there's like classic memorabilia to look at. This world was obviously crafted with a whole lot of love and attention put into it. The neon lights, the cute arcade carpet, and oh, what's that? It's a fully stocked mini Blockbuster store packed to the brim with tons of old VHS tapes and video games to take a look at. If you're a fan of old school games or the whole nostalgic aesthetic, this is a must visit. An absolute banger and my favorite world I've showed off in today's video, other than Fush's bar. And there you have it, 5 awesome bar worlds that you can check out today in VR. Clubs and bars in VR are kind of a dime a dozen, and there's definitely no shortage of them to check out. If you want to check out any of the worlds we visited today, take a look in the description and I'll have a link for all of them. If you have any worlds you'd like me to check out, let me know in the comments which one from today's video was your favorite. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!